Hey guys, welcome to another little demo. I'm painting on a little canvas that I've sort of painted blue, ultramarine blue and cobalt blue with a bit of gesso white just to give a nice tint to work on. And the idea that I felt like doing is a little abstract car, just sort of impression, a little energetic little drawing that sort of should bring a bit of movement and energy to it. Just going with a sort of feel for a car, nothing too dramatic. I kind of like this little this kind of impressionistic style. Sometimes I just really feel like doing them, and it doesn't have to be a big production. Just sort of a little bit of a form of a car and some highlight, and that's all you need. Bit of background. I put a little bit of teal. Teal's one of my favorite bright paint colors. If you ever want to think of a birthday present for me. And that's it. And let's try another one. So this is like a rigger brush, which activate. You can see what. One of the comments I got in a previous video was to show the whole process, and I appreciate that. They said it was relaxing. I sort of get that when I watch artists on YouTube, but I did have to do a lot of editing because there's a lot of quiet patches where I just sort of look at the thing. Anyway, I'm just getting into sort of a dreamlike car shape kind of thing here in my, just finding some basic forms. Nothing realistic, obviously, it's abstract. And I always remember to put a shadow under the car because it just gives it another dimension of believability. Even if you're just doing a sort of simple drawing, it's just nice to have that shadow because you never really see a car without a shadow underneath, kind of thing. So I'm just trying to simplify the shapes, just enjoy this process. And just sort of design a sort of positive and negative shape that's interesting. And we'll just get some color in there. Start off with this nice mauve. I like to use thick paint because it gives you it sort of makes you commit to some simpler shapes. In the past I would sort of get a little bit too sketchy, and there's definitely a place for that. I love drawing, of course, but it's also nice to get a nice design, simple shapes, and using solid bits of color is a great way to do that. I'm just sort of accentuating the negative shape here. I love using black in paintings. You may often hear, don't use black direct, and you should always mix black wax out of different primaries and that, but
There's always
I
like
think
nice
that's
little bits
kind of
here.
nonsense.
Probably I'll
It's a
just
great
lose
strong colour to use
kind of
when,
solidifying it a bit.
especially if you like drawing.
I want to see where
You know,
these
Picasso
where this
used
painting
it a lot,
takes me, so I wouldn't
Basquiat. A lot of
make things too
strong
vague
graphic
right now. You know, I can always go back,
artists use black,
scratch into it,
just to name a
come back
tiny
to it.
few.
And then,
Just
there's
anything,
nice
just use
with,
anything that does the job that that you wanted to,
it's got like a yellow.
that you needed to communicate with your idea.
If my voice is disappearing, it's because I'm bending down, because I'm just picking up whatever's closest to me on the ground at the moment. I have an extra palette. So by putting that other light in, making a little bit representational again, a little cartoony, because you didn't, without it, it still says, it's still red as a car. So we didn't really need it. You know what I mean? I guess it just barely reads as something. It doesn't have to even look like something at the end of the day,
Well, I'll just let it run on at a little bit of a increased speed, so we're not here the whole day. But I'm just sort of going with colours that I feel might be interesting, and give this a little bit of a pop, something fun to look at, and a little bit of energy. Yeah, so thanks for watching. So this is, I've just made use of some shapes and some nice watery acrylic, and I look forward to having you join me on the next one.